Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praise unto Yahweh Shem Shai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati El Shai, to give double honors to the apostle elders, which are apostle elders that rule the great millstone, and to you hopeful elect out there on the four corners of the planet Earth, enduring and keeping this truth with all sincerity, faith, and honesty. We're coming to the end. Where the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai is getting ready to take us from our enemy's hands and fix the earth in the way that it should be ran, which is going to be Yahweh Shai and the hopeful elect under him. Alright, this video, I'm not going to make it too long, but some brothers have touched on this. But Christianity, because you got these harebrained Christians coming out of the woodwork trying to get some kind of explanation, or they're trying to argue their point where the whole Christianity movement itself has pagan roots in it, all right? Because they don't do research, and if they do research, they want to become willfully ignorant to the fact, okay? Because the Christianity you have today was formulated and put together in the time of 325 AD, and I'm gonna get it to you right here. This is called the First Council of Nicaea. It says the First Council of Nicaea, Greek Nicaea, was a council of Christian bishops convented in the Britannian city of Nicaea, now Azik Baruza province, Turkey, by the Roman Emperor Constantine I in 325 AD. Constantine I organized the council along the lines of the Roman Senate and presided over it, but did not cast any official vote. All right, because you know Constantine was a Jake, man. All right, we're gonna keep reading here, and it says this Ecumenical Council. Let's see what that word that means. Ecumenical Council. It says Ecumenical Council is also General Council. Is a confederate of essential dignitaries and theological experts convened to discuss and settle matters of church doctrine and practice, in which those entitled to a vote are convoked from the whole world, with series and adoptions of the whole church. So that was a council that they came together to pass rules and regulations of the Bible at that time. All right, and it says, was the first efforts to attain consensus in the church through an assembly representing all the Christendom. Harris and Kurubara who was probably one of the the papal legates, may have presided over this deliberation. Its many accomplishments were settlements of the Christological issues of divine nature of the Most High, the Son, and his relationship to the Most High and the Father. The construction of the first part of the Nicene Creed established uniform observance and date Easter and paragum and canon law. So they were establishing different pagan beliefs and days when they would worship, because right here I have this article right here. I'm gonna pull it up. Right here. It's called marytruth.com, and it says sun worship. The real secret of Constantine and bishops of Rome is their running introduction to sun worship, the paganism into Christianity. So the Christianity they have today is not pure, man. It's not the real truth, because it's been mixed it's been added to it. Okay, but that's why you have to have the spirit that's dealing with you and supping with you to help lead you through the snares and the traps. All right, and it says the real secret of Constantine and the bishops of Rome is their cunning introduction of sun worship and paganism into Christianity. It was done so shrewdly that incredibly, it has been um, veiled within the faith for centuries. Through Constantine, paganism and Christianity joined hands in the Roman Empire. It says history readily records that Constantine was a sun worshiper. In one decree, he declared, on the venerable day of sun, let the magistrates and people residing in the city rest. That's why you get Sunday from. It says, and let all worship be closed. March 7th, 321. He made this decree in honor of the sun after he supposedly conversed of Christianity. Constantine, even after his conversion, maintained a pagan customs, man. Constantine sought to unite his kingdom's pagan Christian worshippers in order to promote stability and ensure that his empire lasted. So he's trying to mix in. He was trying to please the pagans, and he was trying to please the Christians that was gaining room or gaining clout in that time. So that's all the Christianity you have today was to prove or to so-called appease both sides. And you had more than one side at that time. And it says, Constantine sought to unite his kingdom's pagan Christian worshippers in order to promote stability and ensure that his kingdom would last. The easiest way to bring harmony would be to blend sun worship and Christianity. History shows that the Church of Rome did not object. Indeed, it had been engaged in the practice for nearly 2 centuries. So it's a well-known thing they were doing back then. Okay, and it says the bishop at Rome also claimed Peter as the head of the church instead of Christ. Ephesians 4 and 15, developing a non-biblical doctrine of apostate succession. They claimed that the authorities confirmed on Peter was transferred to themselves, and Saint Peter that was created was a combination of pagan idolatry and Christian veneration. Even today, the statue in St. Peter's Cathedral in Rome includes a solar disk above his head, because that goes back to Saturn. So that statue of Peter is not the real Peter, it's Saturn. All right. But that's showing you right now. These guys in these churches, they don't know they're going after the worship of Tammuz, Semiramis, all of these things. They're going to be judged for it. That's why the Lord is setting up this truth to go against that madness, man. And trying to pull out some of the hopeful elect out of that madness, man. Because a lot of us, we came out the church, or we went into church somewhat philosophies and dogma, okay? But then we were pulled out of that and shown the truth. All right, so I'm gonna get a couple of these scriptures real quick, and I'm gonna close on out. This is the book of Proverbs 18 and 5. Pardon me. Damn. These weak bodies, man. It says, a fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snares of his soul. Because you have these people that are going after their own mindset and their own thought. Because really, it's foolish stuff that came into there. Because the whole worship of pagan worship is foolery, man. And a lot of their practice are vain, man, because they're idols at the end of the day. And it says, the words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts. No, that's not on that. Salakia. This is